Hello, this is Ed Burke with PlaceForTraders.com for Thursday, July 30th. Starting off in the September Mini S&P. In my last video, I talked about the pivot level for Wednesday of 975.25. Above 975.25 in the September Mini S&P was considered a bullish market for Wednesday. Below 975.25 was considered a bearish market. I had the first line of support down at 968.25. The second line of support was down at 960 even. These are 15-minute bars. This is Wednesday's trading range. You can see we opened up in a bearish mode under the pivot level of 975.25. Within the first 15 minutes, we broke through the first line of support, and then the next half hour, the market rallied right up to that pivot level. That pivot level serving as a really nice resistance. The market went up to 975 even. Like I said, the pivot was at 975.25, as you can see there. The market then sold off when it ran up to the pivot level. At this time, when we're trading around 971.5 right there, I sent messages out to people. We're still in a bearish mode under the pivot level of 975.25. You can look to short the market. After I sent the message out, you can see in the next half hour, the market broke through the first line of support, just barely making new lows. We had a little bounce back where the market went back up to the 972 range, just over 972, and once again had another sell-off. Where the market broke through the first line of support, making a new low at 964 even. Now, if you watched my last video, or if you've seen Tuesday's trading range from the numbers that I put out on Tuesday, the market behavior on Wednesday was almost identical, where you had the market start off in a bearish mode near the first line of support. Actually, on Tuesday, it was closer to the first line of support than it was on Wednesday, but initially, you had the market open up in a bearish mode under the pivot. We ran up to the pivot level early on, served as a resistance. You had the sell-off. The market was down. It came within a few points of the second line of support. That's what it did on Wednesday, too. The low was 964 even. The second line of support was down at 960 even. On Tuesday, the low was 966, and I had the second line of support down at 963 even. And then you had the rally later on in the afternoon, which is on Tuesday, which is exactly what it did on Wednesday also. The market ended up, it never really went over the pivot level. We went right to the pivot level on the close, and the market settled at 975 even, right around that range. So for Thursday, market settled at 975 even. The pivot level is going to be 972.25. Market needs to stay above 972.25 for a bullish market on Thursday. Below 972.25 is considered a bearish market. I have the first line of resistance 979.5. Second line of resistance 984.5. For support, first line of support 968.25. Second line of support is going to be 960 even again for Thursday. One number coming out 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. You have initial jobless claims. The expectation is for 560,000. That's all I have for this evening. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't gone to my website as of yet, it's PlaceForTraders.com. You can go on there and sign up for the free alerts. Also, if you haven't visited my website recently, I have some new additions. You can open up a free $50,000 futures trading demo account. You can also open up a live account to trade with me as your broker. You open the account through PFG. You can get that all on my website. Thanks a lot and good trading.